fire chief is raising the idea about a potential partnership with area fire departments.
The proposal is aimed to start a conversation about improving response times to emergencies in our community. News 8's Jordan Fremstead joins us now from our newsroom with a closer look at what the chief is proposing.
La Crosse Fire Chief Ken Gilliam has been very vocal about finding ways to improve fire responses in our community. The La Crosse Fire Department is part of a mutual aid system. However, he says that system doesn't always bring the closest fire department to a fire. He's recommending the county consider the possibility of a region-wide fire district.
All ideas start with a conversation.
An opportunity to at least sit down and say what if.
La Crosse Fire Chief Ken Gilliam is resurrecting the idea of forming a regional fire department.
As you look at kind of the corridor between La Crosse, Onalaska, and the Holmen Area Fire District, I think there's certainly some overlap areas there where we share common borders.
He believes those communities could benefit from a partnership.
The trio of the cities in those areas, that makes a lot of sense to look at.
He says the mutual aid system at times presents problems.
We've had one entity have a fire going. They're calling for mutual aid resources, and they share a common boundary where we're actually closer, but they've got other jurisdictions driving through the city of La Crosse past staffed fire stations.
A problem he says is dangerous and illogical.
I think it's a public safety hazard to have fire stations crisscrossing the city of La Crosse while La Crosse is not involved.
Holmen fire officials are open to the conversation, but they say there are still plenty of questions to be answered.
When another municipality is offering you safety and security, as a representative, the first question that you really need to ask is how much?
A question with no answer on the horizon.
In this instance, there's just way too many unknowns.
I'm not sure it's realistic unless there is some form of unified district body where every player has equal voice and equal say and revenues are equally distributed.
Gilliam is hopeful there will at least be a discussion moving forward.
We really should be focused on public safety response, efficient response, and then cost effectiveness to the larger area.
Gilliam says he respects all opinions on this matter and hopes the conversation will continue in a responsible manner. The Holmen Fire Department argues that it doesn't make sense to include a fire department that is 20 minutes away.
Thanks a lot, Jordan. The current county mutual aid agreement that is in place started back in 2015.